guys and goddesses. Welcome to Cherry Babies, Ghetto Ass Tarot. What we do, we want. We say we want, but what we won't be is disrespectful. This is a late night read. I'm just kind of feeling I don't know. You ever just had that ride home where it's just completely silent, just quiet, and you're like, I want to do something exciting. And it dawned on me, like I did a video because I love listening to a lot of old, songs, like where it all began. A lot of times, I listen to some trap music. I do that. I listen to pop. I listen to everything. But I was doing like a video, a verse of Mia X. Okay, boss bitch. That's my shit. Okay. And it just, I don't know, it just really remind me of how happy I really was. That's what it did. Like, it really just kind of like remind me of a time where I was doing things, going places. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm doing what I usually would want to do. Like, it's hard to explain. I don't know if you know what I mean by that. Like, it's not like you just existing. It's not like one of them situations. It's just like, man, I know it's more things to do. I'm a very spontaneous person. And it's just like, this cannot be my life. This just cannot be my life. And I don't know. Maybe somebody feel like, I don't know. But I've seen readers actually travel, go to the beach. They talk about their good time. They even do readings while they at wherever they at. And don't get me wrong, I'll be at home, but for some reason, I was like, man, this cannot be it. I had a moment like that because I went to work. I'm like, is this the rest of my life? Just going to work, coming home, doing readings, and that's it. Being a mom. And being a mom come natural to me. Okay? I've been acting like somebody's mama since I was my son's age. So that come natural to me. But I think that's part of the reason why I just ain't been really just, the idea of wanting children has crossed my mind several times. But then I was like, do you know how much of my life, at a selfish moment, you can be selfless with a balance of selfish, okay? Nothing says you can be selfish, put that way. But you need to balance it with selflessness, okay? And my selflessness is, I really would want to have more kids, but then my selflessness come in, my selfishness come in, and I'm like, man, you do that, they expect you to just be stuck fat in front of a stove barefooted. That's exactly how I felt when I was pregnant with my son. Like, it was a beautiful moment, but I don't know, I just don't want to get comfortable with that idea. It kind of, I ain't gonna hold you, it kind of makes me kind of like nauseous. I know that's like an off-putting word, but it does. Okay, I'm not your average reader. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna tell you how I truly feel about something. Okay, do it make it true? Not always, unless I pull the cards. You know what I'm saying? But the idea of just being pregnant and unhappy is nauseating. It is. It is. Because a woman's hormones is already all over the place. And then being unhappy on top of that. And then you get to watch everybody else do things that you don't get to do. Or something that you would be doing. if you really had time. Because think about it. People think kids would stop you from living your life. No, kids would never stop you from living your life. It'll slow it down, but they don't stop you from living your life. Just think about it. When you were single, you didn't have kids, you was able to pick up more hours, which means you have more money to save. You can't save as much money as you want to because you got mouths to feed. And so I think about stuff like that. I don't know. All right. I'm not discouraging anybody who's really trying to have kids out there. That's just me. All right. Holy Spirit, answer to my hands like, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into God's and God's today, truth, false, I could take all evil. I return it with the penetrating music, blessed and bliss. We just clear message that we need at this time. Put a strong hedge of protection around this energy. Thank you, my Rishas. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones, and my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit. Hashem. Yeah. It doesn't mean I stop doing readings. I ain't gotta act like that. I just be able to see new things, try new food. Okay? Eat some pound yams. Okay? Try different foods, different fruits. Yeah, fire is Sagittarius, Aries. Yeah, water can spice Scorpio, 12 house north no energy. Yeah, Libra. Yeah, Aquarius, 12 house north no energy. Something about a secret. Pisces, 12 house north no energy. Yeah, Uranus, something around social media or astrology. Okay. So around Scorpio, 12 house north no energy. Okay, we had Taurus as an Empress. They learned a lesson about an Earth, Taurus, Capricorn. Cancer is being undisciplined surrounding the Capricorn. Sagittarius, 12 house north no energy. Leo, 12 house north no energy. Remove some form of illusion about some form of hidden communication. About Virgo, 12 house north no energy. Gemini, 12 house north no energy. Gemini and Leo, 12 house north no energy. Defenses are down. About an air Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, being a Jupiter. So I'm really getting like somebody wants to know like my new page or something like that. That's what it was. Maybe somebody might have felt like I was hiding something. I ain't hiding nothing. Just keep that shit a buck. I ain't hiding anything. I just don't like the idea of feeling like this the end all be all. Like this is your new life now. And that's not my personality. That's not me. I don't like this. Okay? I like what I do. I just don't like how it's being done. Like this ain't that's not my energy. I'm supposed to be happy running somewhere. I don't care where I'm running to. It could be Purple Land or something. I don't care. It's like I want to go to a place or at least show my baby that life is not supposed to be this hard. Like it's to the point my son is like that now. He's like, Mom, let's go. Let's go. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And I'm like, baby, me too. Okay? He more ready to go than me. Yes. And it's like I don't get frustrated because he's ready to go. It's all because he's reminding me how bad I want to go, and now I'm frustrated. I know he gonna travel a lot when he older, cause how he is now. Barely gonna see my baby. I guess it's what it is. Is like before my daddy ended up going to the nursing home, I would tell him, "Won't you try going to a cruise? Do something that makes you happy. You don't have to sit like this." And all he talked about was death. And I'm like, it made me think about how many other people feel that way, but don't have nowhere near his level of health conditions. I mean, it ain't to the point where he can't get on the boat. It ain't like he just gonna think it's a pool, okay? But it's more so the fact like people get to a certain point in their life where they're not living. They find something to do to prevent from feeling like their life is drifting away. And I just don't I don't feel like it's fair to him. I honestly don't. Yes, scarcity. Manifestation in reverse. Celestial line in reverse. All of this is the whole reason why I want to go. It's the same thing. I haven't had one solid good reading in a long time. Not one. It's the same. And it's like, I don't even understand why it's happening, honestly. It's almost like it's giving like the Y Crew. I don't know if y'all ever seen that little show that used to be, I don't know, it's still on PBS. The girl who always asks why. Why? And sometimes everybody don't always have a reason why they want to do something. They just want to do it. It's no reason. Nobody made me mad. Nobody made me sad. Nobody made me feel depressed. It's none of that. I just want to do it. That's it. Or have the option to. This is not exciting. Scarcity, manifestation in reverse, celestial alignment. This is not exciting. Who wants to live like that? That causes it's tightening in my chest right now. And I'm starting to see how people would say when people pass away, they're finally free. Because they don't feel no more worries. They don't have any more worries. They don't have any more physical pain. They don't have any sadness. Like, they don't have that anymore. People who suffer for a long time, they don't have those problems anymore. And I learned a long time ago, people will treat your baby right, but they'll mistreat the mother. Or they'll treat the child right, but they'll mistreat the parent on purpose because that's how they truly feel. But they'll use the child as an excuse on why they just a baby type thing. But they keep doing some shady things in your face to amplify how they truly feel about you. And it's like, whoa, if that's the case, let me just go on off myself now and you raise the baby by yourself. But consistently making me suffer, I just don't get it. And I'm not even suicidal, but damn. Anything that'll make my son happy. I would die for my son. Just to make him happy. That's the type of love most people don't understand. It's called unconditional. We have awakening reverse and masters removal. Let's see why. Somebody wants, somebody just all about revenge. They vindictive. That's their purpose. That's the reason why they want somebody to lose their power. They're vindictive, and they don't know how to get rid of that demon, because that's all you know. And somebody just tired. They exhausted. It's like I just said, I want to leave the country. I say that because I am completely tired. I'm tired. I am tired. I am so tired. Like it never goes away. It never goes away. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the purpose of this? We are learning. Somebody wants to teach somebody something. Everybody learning. Somebody's just not realizing that somebody really have grown from something. Like, it's really giving, like, somebody has learned how to grow apart from situations. Everything, it's kind of like if you and a person had a falling out, you're not holding that grudge. You just grown out. It's almost like you grown apart. Like two people have just grown apart. It's no animosity. It's no anger. It's none of that. I'm choosing to grow apart from whatever that is. Instead of being angry because somebody else angry or have a problem and I don't feel like that every day. I don't. I have my moments, but I don't feel like that shit every day. That's what I got. Nobody did anything to me. I just don't feel like it, man. I have more water placements than fire. So I'm not always all the time. I'm not like that all the time. Sometimes I just don't like that shit. And somebody don't get that. Somebody do not get that. I have my moments. Don't get me wrong. I do have my moments. But times like doing something that makes you happy, just to snap back in reality and realize that you don't have anything exciting happening. It's just, I don't know. I'm bored. I'm just bored. I never thought this day would come where, like, most of my life, even a little after I had my son, I never got to a point until now where I feel like, oh, now it's all about paying bills and dying. Like, that's literally what I feel. Paying bills, arguing, and dying. I don't feel like that shit. There's too much on my chest. It's not even breaking my heart. It's just too much on my chest. Too much pressure. And before I do that, I'll just stop. I won't talk. You catch me at a time where I'm extremely mad. When I'm really, really mad, I don't say a word. And if a tear drop from the side of my eye, run. But other than that, when I'm expressing myself, I'm not really mad. I'm ranting. It's a rant. Meaning, like, I'm venting a whole lot of things that makes me feel away. Some form of tower was avoided. Alright, the Four of Pentacles. Surrounding a Queen of Wands in reverse, holding back. Okay. So maybe there was a Queen of Wands. They didn't know that somebody did something for them. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, to avoid judgment. Yeah, it was hidden. What's hidden is hiding behind something. Yeah. When this Queen of Wands figure it out, they're going to fall back from doing something. Because something is a Wheel of Fortune for King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And they're going to feel bad about something that they was emotionally invested in. Surrounding someone's harvest. Because somebody was working really, really hard to fuck somebody's life up. And everything for them, but did not see or finally seeing that somebody's not in the past fighting them. Okay? This King of Cups in reverse doesn't want to argue with someone. Okay? They actually want to be around someone, alright, to end a cycle. Someone who was being deceptive in the energy. But they weren't in their head about it. Like somebody with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, it was the King of Wands that felt so good about doing something to somebody. Okay, so they enjoyed it. Okay. But they could not find a family dynamic, okay, because illusion has been removed, okay. There's somebody is really not going to hear that shit surrounding anything, alright. They're going to have to go through a death, a rebirth, surrounding consistently betraying people who work hard for everything they got with the Empress in reverse. Who is not enlightened that they're not going to get a new beginning. Alright? Simply because they should have went about something more hermetic instead of starting shit with the Emperor in reverse that's locked up. Yeah. Kind of like, you know how when air pressure pops out a bubble, like something must have popped somebody's bubble surrounding something. Maybe they didn't believe what somebody was on, didn't want to believe it. Unwavering tendency, temper us with fire, and we grow stronger. When we suffer, we survive. Somebody was making somebody suffer. It's like somebody was trying to make somebody die slow. Yeah. Tell me what you plan to do with your one and wild precious life. Somebody was trying to make somebody die slow. Yeah. But some form of growth took place for someone because it was deteriorating them inside. Somebody had to expand the connection surrounding something. Okay, because it was making someone closed off. All right, when they should have the courage to love. It's like you do one bad thing and somebody holds it against you for the rest of your life. I don't like people like that. I don't even like talking to people who do that. You know why? Because the conversation never change. It's like talking to somebody who got dementia. And my daddy got dementia, so shout out to him, okay? I'm not shading him. Have you ever sat down with somebody who has memory loss or dementia or senile? They whole conversation is a complete circle. Their whole entire conversation is like that. Their conversation never changes. So you done heard the same story. I'm talking about 2,056 million ways, different ways. You done heard it that many different ways. You heard the same story that many ways differently. And it was like, you willing to make me feel like shit for one mistake just so that you can feel good? That's like dealing with a parent who's still mad because you didn't wash the dishes when they came home and they had to wake you up. It's like they repeat that same fucking story. You know what I'm saying? I forgot my granny. My granny got dementia, I think. Okay? But shout out to her too. I ain't shading nobody who got it. Alright? But I'm just saying, like, for real. You don't even do people like who have that type of condition going on like that. Come on, man. Who wants to hear the same story over and over and over again, or the same type of energy over and over and over? Talk about something else. Maybe somebody wouldn't feel a way consistently had you brought some knowledge to the table, some substance. Okay? We have justice in the rooms. Yeah, some form of injustice taking place, but somebody's oppressing someone intentionally. Yeah, but they dodged the bullet, okay? Because had that person was not in a situation, they would not be still doing that. Okay? It's almost like somebody is trying to get somebody to relive the very thing instead of healing the situation, like helping them heal, surrounding whatever it is. It's kind of like somebody keeps bringing up a fight from childhood, like over and over and over, and like now y'all are 63 years old, but you still talking about a fight that you might have had when you were like 10. That's what that shit feel like. Instead of getting down to the bottom of the problem on where it initially came from and use maturity to seal it off so you'll never have to bring it up again. It's kind of like if I had a daughter, right? And she got in a fight with somebody.
she brought it to me, I'd have straight up been like, okay, well, what happened? Okay. First, you ask general questions. Did you hit them first? Or they hit you first? Okay. Then you get more in detail about what actually took place. Who said what? How did it happen? Okay. And 9 times out of 10, it was either about a boy, one girl wanted, or a boy, another, my daughter wanted, or it was something around fucking boys. Right? And at 10 years old, that if it was surrounding boys, by the time you 62, that person probably off living their damn life, got grandkids and every fucking thing with a whole female from another country. Why are we still talking about that? That's what I mean. That whatever that is should not be still talked about. Can you kind of get what I'm saying? Why I don't like talking about people who talk about the same shit all the time? You got to feel me on that. Because as soon as you see something exciting, there's so much new stuff going on. You see it all the time. I just found out the man created a shotgun axe. Like, he literally put a bullet at the top of the axe, and as soon as his axe touched the wood, it splits in half. Because it's like, pow! Like, I've never seen that before. Let's talk about something else. Let's not talk about the same shit all the time. Yeah, somebody in their feelings about something. Something is hurting someone's feelings. Yeah, somebody hurting someone's feelings. Something surrounding a death. It's like somebody keep trying to dangle, look what you did, look what you did. Like, instead of just being happy that they was even alive to even tell the story first fucking time. Because tomorrow ain't promised. Yeah, that's exposed what somebody's doing. Somebody's trying to make it seem like somebody's doing something to them. That's what they're doing. But in all reality, they jacking off to their pictures. So somebody could have been could be just attracted to somebody, and they calling it magic. This person may not have a sex life, cause I mean, shit, a nigga in front of me and he attracted to me, he can jack that motherfucker in front of me. Okay, as long as they ain't in the middle of the street or around children. We in a room by ourselves. I mean, that's normal for a man. If he's attracted or he's looking at a picture or something like that, just don't do it surrounding my kids or anything like that. You good to go, but don't me. Okay, cool. Okay, if we dating, all right, cool. All right, I'm finna hop on top of that motherfucker anyway. So, all right. Let me help you. But somebody might have been attracted to somebody, and they're saying somebody doing magic. Yes, it's called jacking off. That's what they're doing. That's what people do when they locked up. A lot of times. All right, what else they got? Come on now. Nothing I'm getting. Somebody dodge situation because now they're seeing the truth and something. Yeah. So nothing's gonna happen to somebody, but they see somebody in a different light around something. It's kind of like your nigga locked up and he asked you to send a picture of yourself to him. What you gonna do? You gonna send that picture, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing do anything for clout. That's what it's coming off as. You see, this is like a businessman, but somebody's doing the most for clout. So they're being seen as a group. Okay? That's the judgment. Because whether a person locked up or not, they made if they was in a different tax bracket any point in time in their life, and they got jammed up like normal people do, okay, they are still who they are, okay? They still a celebrity. They still a boss, okay? That's what they will always. That's their legacy. That's what they built. That's what it means to build a legacy, so that you will always be remembered. Not to be treated like an animal just because you have emotions. Come on, man. It's ridiculous how people is. And then wonder why these same men get so upset with women when they can't freely express themselves. Because you take it as a threat every single time. Because he bigger than you or something, or because he had this history, or he had a history of doing something, or he did something in the past, or she did something in the past, or something. It's like, get over yourself at this point. You're not a victim. You're the villain. No reconciliation is taking place. It's some form of chemistry. Somebody has chemistry with someone, or they cool. They think somebody cool. Yeah, they cool with somebody, but they know somebody got trust issues. Or somebody know you got trust issues that's preventing you from keeping an open mind about something. Somebody wants to have a conversation with you. They want you to give a relationship a chance, okay? Yeah. But as far as a wedding or a marriage, okay? All right, if you've been rocking with it, they ask for you to love yourself and surround something, okay? Love yourself, all right? By freeing yourself surrounding something, all right? I hope this message helped you. Y'all be blessed.